This is going to be a short video. I haven't done much this weekend on the Galaxie. I kind of, and I don't really want to talk about the coronavirus that much, but I am going to a little bit here. Right now, I live in the epicenter here in Michigan of the coronavirus. And everything's, pretty much all closed up or locked down, and other than the essentials. And today had to hit some food places to try and had to go to three or four different places to try and get enough to last a week. And all the toilet paper, all the paper towels are cleaned out everywhere. I have my nitrile gloves from working on the car. I use them when I go to the store now. I don't use them working on the car anymore. I'm saving them for going out in public, like to the grocery store, to push those nasty carts or handle stuff in the store. But paper towels are something I need out here, so I got to start being very sparingly with them. And and being in the epicenter too, they've closed all the parks and playgrounds and everything. And I might put a little video at the end. It's kind of surreal, but it's reality. Everybody in the world is dealing with this. It's not a regional thing, it's worldwide. But anyway, back to the Galaxie here. So I was gonna pull a convertible top yesterday, but I ended up having to go up my dad's and do some things up there. And today, like I say, was running to the grocery store. But I read in the shop manual how to remove the top. So they have everything on the convertible top right here. So I read how you do the top. Take it off, put it on, adjust it, all that stuff. But one thing that the shop manual stated was to make this tool right here out of 1/2-inch plywood. And this is like that end, and this is like that end, and it gives you the dimensions for this. And I got a piece of 1/2-inch plywood. I got to bring out the sawhorses and the circular saw and the jigsaw. I'm not much of a woodworker, but we'll make it. And I had a computer savvy person make this up for me. And this is basically from the template in the shop manual. And so it's the same right or left. So you put it up there. Okay, so it's either going to be on that side of the car or on this side of the car. And it's kind of where these ribs, it locates them. And it told me to make it before I take the top off the car and install it. So that's what I'm going to do. And it's held on with the screw, with the 1/4-inch hole here that holds you take that. Does that show up? I don't know. I'm outside the car, but that coat hook off, and you can screw it to the frame through that hole. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to trace that out onto the wood and start cutting out and make that piece, and then I'll just follow the shop manual on tells you how to change the cylinders, how to rebuild the pump if you need to. The electrical system, hydraulic system, tells you everything in here. How to adjust the top so it fits right. Generally, if you follow your OEM factory shop manual, you'll have no problem doing repairs to your car, including convertible tops. I don't, if these trim shops can do it, there's a guy there that does it. If he can do it, I can do it. That's the way I look at it. Somebody can fly a jet, anyone can fly a jet. It's just a matter of setting your mind to learning how to do it and doing it. And I'm one of those hands-on learners. You can tell me all day until I'm blue in the face, and I won't learn until I get my hands on it and physically do it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, with the shop manual, I'm going to remove the top. Probably tomorrow. I'm going to make these today. And then tomorrow the top will come off, and then I'm going to cut all these rust areas out. Now I don't know why this rusted, because there's a heavy inner panel right here between this panel, and you know, I can't reach around to that from excuse me, in behind here. And so I don't know why that's, you know, maybe junk just sat here, leaves and dirt just sat piled in here with moisture. Maybe the car sat outside for a while, you know, and this just piled up with stuff on both sides. I don't know. And when I get it apart and cut it out, we'll take a look in there. Maybe this was just unpainted up in here, and the terrarium effect did it, you know, to where you get water in your, from rainwater down in the bottom of your quarters, and then the car sits in the sun and the moisture rises up and collects up on the top of things and rots it. I don't know, but we're gonna take a look and see if we can see why this failed. And you know, as you've heard me say in the past videos, you know, when you find something here, you're generally going to have the same thing on the other side. Both sides are going to be the same. You know, they made these cars where there were mirror images basically from side to side. So usually if you have issues with one side, you're going to have the exact same issue on the other side of the car. So that's when I ground this out and found these. There was no getting around grinding the other side out right away too, because I knew there was going to be issues over there also. But this was all hidden. I didn't see any of this. The Bondo was actually not bubbling. It was holding up that one area right over here. It was cracked. You know, the body filler had a crack in it. That was the only place where I really could see issues with the body filler. And but I didn't inspect this either. Somebody did a pretty good job of, you know, finishing that. But we're going to get it all cut out and replaced. Oh, and I picked up another 6 gallons of alcohol-free gas for the car. So put some more gas in it. It's down to less than a quarter tank. And but anyway, that's kind of where we're going now. Let me get the saw and stuff out, and I'll start making the pieces for the convertible top, and I'm going to make sure they, you know, I'm actually going to physically install them on here too, so that I know they work. And this one's missing the little dress-up thing with the screw on the end. I hope the new top comes with it. If it doesn't, I'll have to hunt one up, but we'll worry about that when the time comes. That's what it's missing on the other side right there. So eventually I'm going to need one of these. So Bill, or somebody has one of those little doohickeys, let me know. I think I'm going to probably be needing one. I don't think that's going to come with the new top. So that's kind of how I'm going to trace it on there. Save cutting. That's a nice square cut there. I don't know if that shows up on there or not. But anyway, it's all marked out. I'm going to cut one from this side and one from this side. And give them a sanding out. And then we got our convertible top, special convertible top tool made. And while I'm waiting for cutting the wood out, I thought I'd change the oil in the air compressor. I drained the water out of the tank. I do that fairly often when I'm using it like I am. But I cleaned the air filter, and now I'm changing the oil in the pump and try and keep this thing working, so I try and look after it. And I'm just going to let that drain, like I say, while I might put another piece of tape on there so that doesn't fall, but while I cut that wood out. There we go. That ought to stay in place for a while, and now I can go and do some sawing. This is the oil I use in the air compressor, if you're kind of wondering. There we be. So I'll give these a little sand out, and you know, just so there's no slivers or sharp edges, but we got some '66 Galaxie convertible top tool. So this will go on, that will go on one side, and this will go on the other side. So there we be. Yeah, and the saw I was using, I don't know what their value is or anything, but I picked that up in an estate sale. I think I paid $10 for it. And so there we go. That's the first time I've used it. I've probably had it for a year or so. Sometimes, you know, things I buy sit around a while. But I did finish doing the maintenance on the air compressor. Refilled it with oil. The air filter, like I say, is clean, and we've drained the tank. And the air dryer automatically, I turn the air pressure off, and when it gets down to a certain amount, the air dryer automatically drains, so I don't have to drain that. People have been asking about the air compressor too, so there is a little bit, I don't know if the numbers show up there or not, but I'm not going to read them off. But anyway, there it is if you can read them. The tag there came off, but I have had people ask about it. It's 5 horsepower. 5 horsepower, 220 volt. Uses a 20 amp 220 outlet. Yeah, you know it's cold out when the bird bath has been frozen. It's been frozen since that night. The day I last worked on the Galaxie outside and it got cold on me while I was working on it, I put it in. That has been frozen since, to give you an idea how cold it is here. And like I say, they're talking about 1 inch or 2 of snow tonight. But even so, we got crocus coming up, some other things starting to spring. So things are starting to come to life. They're all made. They fit pretty good. I held them up in there. So that will assist in what I need to do with the top. So I definitely wanted to make them before I remove the top. And they're made, so there we be. Yeah, I know this is an ultra short video and it's not really anything about the car, and may not even make this a part for the car because I really did nothing on the car. So this is just a video I'm going to put up, and if you like the video, hit the like button because it definitely helps. It makes the video go up in being linked to other people to watch, so it gets more views, so it makes more money. And the money I make from these videos is going to buy a new top for this car. The money that I've been making on my YouTube videos, I've actually put into the car. So by hitting that like button, you're actually helping restore this beautiful old Galaxie. So anything helps, especially now. And so hit the like button if you like the video, and any of the videos in the future, if you like them, hit the like button. If you like my channel, please subscribe to it. And thank you for watching my videos. Well, seeing that they're predicting some snow, and some of the people around here have put up Christmas lights just to make the coronavirus a little easier. Look at the filament, and that thing is awesome. Yeah, there's some neat, that's a lot of GED 27s. You can see the logo on the lamp. These are all lights from an estate sale, and 100% of them twinkle. So that's going to be pretty neat at night when it's dark out and covered in snow, all those twinkling lights.